Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. I'm AdadikeNnabugwu. Thank you so much for tuning into Intuitive Talks, where I, your host, I intuit into it, you intuit into it, we intuit into it, we all intuit into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. So today I'm doing seasonal tarot readings in respect of the Pisces season that is going on now and that would almost come to an end. I want to say a very happy birthday to all Pisces celebrating their birthday from the times of February 19, 2021 up until March 20, 2021. Please enjoy yourselves. Do have a swell time. And I love you guys. I kind of like I'm getting the feeling to lay down, but I have to train myself to, you know, stand up or whatever, be up. Um, this reading, this tarot reading, this intuitive reading is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, as well as those people who have key planetary placements in the sign of Gemini. Um, yes, tune in into this reading if you like, say, if you have Venus in Gemini or stellium in Gemini and so on and so forth. I've not been able to record for a while, um, and it was kind of like I was kind of like nervous starting. I don't know why. You understand? That's just how anxiety and nervousness goes, right? But I believe I'm managing it well. But you know, um, it was just not easy for me to turn on the camera when I've done it before in the past. Okay, Taurus, Sun, and Rising people, your reading is divided into about three parts with with your conclusion for the Pisces season, four parts. So you have um, you have your family area, career area, love area, and in general and in conclusion, in a traditional setting reading uh, in respect of the Pisces season that's going on. So let's get started with your reading, shall we, Taurus? I mean, Gemini. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This reading is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising people, as well as if you have key planetary placements in Gemini. Like if you if for example you have Venus in Gemini or stellium in Gemini, then this reading is for you. I'm sorry that I'm talking too fast, or just forgetting that this is Gemini's reading. Okay, so Gemini, on your family area, Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like I feel like there is something going on with your family members where you don't talk to them, or there are lots of family members that you don't talk to, and or I feel like there is a divorce that is happening where you guys are not going to speak after that. It's just a divorce and that's the end. There's no keeping in contact with anybody, or it's just a separation. It's a separation in which it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like a silent, whether it's silent or not, whether it's private or public, or it's just a separation where people just move away from each other. They just go and then there's no communication, or people don't say that there's going to be like, I mean, it's normal for people to move out of a living situation together when they're no longer married or no longer together. But it's kind of like nobody had any discussions on, okay, where are you going to be going, and I know this sounds weird because it sounds like it's normal for people to just do that, you understand, go, live their lives, but it's kind of like, I guess, I don't know, it's it's going to hurt somebody's feelings, or it would just be weird because everyone is used to knowing each other's movements, but now it's kind of like separation. You understand? And that's what separation is. I guess it's because of his Pisces season, is a little bit of a hard time to understand. It's not to understand. It's just come into terms. You understand? I mean, understanding is the same thing, but coming into terms with, okay, now you separated. You understand? I know that when I got out of my relationship, you understand, my long-term relationship that was about 8 years, it was, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it was weird me seeing him doing certain things that he did, which is just normal when you do it when you first separate. So I'm sure it's just a fresh separation. So yes, you're going through. I don't want to say you're not going through denial. You may be, but it's more. You're going through the normal stages of when you separate somebody. You understand the initial stages. You understand no communication. Nobody's talking, so it feels weird to you. It might feel weird to you or your partner that you're separating from your ex-partner. Your career area, Gemini, Sun, and rising people, you may have to resort to certain types of work, especially if you're a Gemini woman, in order to make ends meet. And it's not that you may not have money, it's just that maybe generating more income, you would have to be more dynamic with your work choices. You probably have to probably be a stripper or something. I don't know, porn. I don't know. And you get the money. It's just that people will probably know you for doing something that you may not want people to really know that about you, if you understand what I mean. Um, the advantage of that, like I said, is you'll be getting the monies that you need to be getting rolling in. You get what I'm saying? It will be rolling in because that was the point of you doing the job. You understand? You're not doing it for fun. You understand? Even though you're very good at it, it's not like you imagined yourself doing this type of work. You understand? But you're going to do that type of work. Gemini man, I don't see you here. So it could almost be the same thing. It could almost be the same thing where, I don't know, your wife may have to do something that she may not want to do, but it will bring money. Or, I don't know, you're hiding behind the scenes. I don't know. I don't see you in your work area. And to be honest, I can't really tell what you're doing, but it's highlighting the women. Um, for all I know, maybe your work is not disturbed. You understand? Gemini, someone in resume. For Pisces, for Gemini, someone and rising people, your love life. I see you getting engaged, so it's kind of like you go from one this thing uh relationship to the other, but still it's still a tragedy because look at this. After this, right, you get engaged, but then there is a separation. So still, it's still highlighting a marriage that was beautiful, or that is beautiful. Um, a separation. You understand? There's going to be a separation where people will get used to your absence. People will get used to not being around each other, and it will kind of like be surprising. Um, you know what? Let me see if I have the meaning here because mm, there's an engagement, but there's also a separation. So I'm not really sure if this is a new relationship that you end up separating with some other persons anyway in your love life. You know. Hmm. Okay. 61. A drifting apart or a separation, the person you love will get used to your absence and will forget you. On your return, you will find your love unrequited. Period. Okay. So now, in general and in conclusion, Gemini, Sun, and rising people, the hermit upside down. It means that you're kind of coming out of your shell, or you're in a position where you won't be able to stay, you know, in a reclusive area. You understand? You have to. I think you have to be inclusive. Sometimes, a lot of times, I don't use this word well. Let me see this. Reclusive. Yeah, you won't be able to avoid the company of other people because you're used to. Reclusive means avoiding the company of other people, solitary, a reclusive life in rural Ireland. Okay, so you won't be able to seclude yourself. You understand? You will be out in the public. You understand? Maybe you wanted to be, take out time for yourself. It's not gonna happen during the spicy season. Gemini, Sun, and rising man, that is. People will know your business. People will be looking at you funny. You feel it. Because you like to do your things quietly, but people will know your business and they will look at you like they will know who you are before you're able to hide, you're able to duck. You understand? You're able to duck press or something like that, or you're able to hide, remain under the radar. You understand? You're slick, you're smooth. I don't want to say smooth, but slick. You understand? You're slick, you're smart. You might be smooth, but not during this time. Yeah, you're going to be, like I said, inclusive. You will have to, even if you're going to stay by yourself, you think you're going to stay by yourself, people are going to know the location that you are in, which which is horrible because if you're going to a secret location and people can find out where you are, and then and people telling your business, you understand? Oh God. I don't think you've really ever experienced this type of humiliation, or and there's nothing funny about humiliation. You're looking at somebody firsthand who has experienced a lot of humiliation, where my face is always looking like I've been humiliated because it's just too much. So it's not like I'm laughing at your pain. I just understand that this is not going to be comfortable for you, and it's amusing because you're not used to it. You have basically, you're going to be having a lot of bills that you have to pay. Any monies that come to you, you're going to be donating it to bills, donating it like paid. I don't see you struggling with money. Even though I didn't see any money cards, it don't mean that you're struggling with money. You're just gonna be paying bills, like paid for the divorce, paid for this, paid for that, is paid for, paid. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I see for the Pisces season of 2021. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini, Sun, and Rising people. I'm Adanina. Anyway, enjoy it. Enjoy the Pisces season. Amadan Thank you so much for tuning into Intuitive Talks. Um, I just intuited into it while connecting the dots and also just remembering memory. Take care, Gemini, Sun, and Rising people. Bye.